matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Nice grab. It's Parker. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Hoosiers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get...
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Chandler. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The sure hands. It's Chandler. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Hoosiers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. That's caught. It's Chandler. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
He's got it near the end zone.
Oh my
and he
God!
can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1 yard line. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, that's what
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Barker. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Shoot.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. At the 20. All the way
What are you talking about that?
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Oh, come on.
Interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Grab near the sticks. It's Chandler. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Hoosiers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Becker. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. A change of direction. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Looking to throw again.
Why are you falling down?
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Indiana. This offense is still clicking.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, it's unable to hold on to the football.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him off balance with a run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Trying to find some room. It's hard. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A deep shot to the left side.
Oh, my God.
That was incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. QB keeps it himself. And the Hoosiers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun running play call. Gets past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels. And run the ball like this. Nice play.
And there's the handoff. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? Grab down the middle. It's Chandler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That's caught. It's Becker. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Try and muscle for the first down. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Sticking with the running game. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown.
Not going away.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Chandler. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And then first down, right back to the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The big fullback's got it here. And the Hoosiers will try to keep this drive moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just kneels down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
State lost. What?
Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the quarterback keeps it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. He's going to take off. Headed for the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it.
They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The Hoosiers pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Wow, we stopped him again.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the...
We'll take it to the second quarter here. I'm never going to snap the ball. We'll take the lead.
So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Oh, come on. Got to catch that.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
With the catch, it's Barker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Jeez.
Trapped him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third.
I figure he's not making a 49-yarder in this.
These guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Chandler. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hoosiers looking to keep this drive moving. And here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds his man. It's Chandler. And the Hoosiers are looking to keep this drive going.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Hand off to the single back. They tackle him about the 14.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And now the running back's got it again. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Pulls it in. It's Chandler. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our...
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Hart. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
Great job by this defense at tackling in space. They are going to keep...
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't... And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw over the middle.
Come on.
What a play. Brought down after a short...
I've got to be stopping. Jeez.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Jukes to get past a man. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Takin way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They connect for 6. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs. It's hard. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Refuses to go down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Can't believe we won this game.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Breaks an open space. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold
The
on.
ball. Oh
Defensive
my
play
God.
brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Well, here we go. Finally a bright spot for this defense.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On the run, it's Hart. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. They are pouring it on now. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything...
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Pounding away with the run game. Running through the tackle. First down, looking for more now.
Oh, my God, he dropped the ball. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. But for the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Now it's second down here. And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Granted, I wish Penn State was undefeated when I played this game, but, you know, it's nice they hand them their second loss. They'll probably still make the playoffs. But at least this solidifies us, hopefully, in a Big Ten conference game like we should have been last year. How in the world? Oh, good. They're not even in the playoff, but, like, Alabama is still ranked 12th with 3 losses. How? How? My God, Illinois is 4-1. Ohio State 4-2. Penn State 3-2. They are out. Michigan 4-2. They are done unless Illinois loses another one. This is going to be interesting.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Running into the open space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Off the play fake on first down. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Going to swing it on second down. He's got him this time. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They boot it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll be guided out of bounds, but... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Makes it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Makes the catch. It's Chandler. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pound their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, David.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
This time it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Connection to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Escapes trouble. Now sliding to his left. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You've got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Fires to the right. He's got it. At the 45 on his way. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happened.
Oh, he's got some space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers are facing 3rd and inches. They just keep firing. Fires toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Hart. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Pocket breaking down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Into the end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I could try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to.
Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Number 12 on the field goal.
And that is no good. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll try it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun step, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short. He'll start this drive firing. The short hands, it's Barker. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
Well, and that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find anybody open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for it all.
Come on.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got a man. It's Chandler. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Indiana! Once he got some room, it was over. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Precision blocking up front. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll try the run. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
The give as they work on that clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter.
Touchdown, Indiana! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
How is Georgia number 1, 8-1? Jesus, look at this. Pitt, Ohio State, 3 losses. They're out. Michigan, 3 losses. They're out. There's no other Big 12. There's Wisconsin at 10. They're 7-2. I'm going to play them. That'll be big. There's no other Big 10 team. Right? The standings. And Wisconsin is still 4th. A 7-2 record, but they're still 4th in the conference. Michigan is there, 5-2. Penn State 4-2. Wisconsin 4th. This might be a game. Oh boy. I might be right now. Their offense is pretty good, but why is their record so bad?
Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7-star players on their defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up.
Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Barker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hoosiers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it.
He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the... Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Working that left side. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Softened them up with a run, now to throw. It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's 1st down.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss, move the chains.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushes, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the three.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger... Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's his 4th of the day.
And we've called.
The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I think the defense read it. They just didn't
run the
react
ball.
very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you to get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
And how nice is it then to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
Unloads to the right. And this
That's
will be
the ball.
incomplete. A big hit
Oh my
there for
God.
second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That'll be enough for the first down as they march it down at the 31-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time the defense
It's getting to me before he even hits off the damn ball.
in his tracks.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Oh, yeah, right.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try to...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the...
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Got it in the middle. It's Becker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, God, run. Do something.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on.
Get in there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Zips it out to his man.
To
the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll run play action. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
On third down, offenses have their plays, what they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Fucking hate that tackle.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off play action on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Hoosiers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it
Jesus,
up
no
on the
one's
ground.
touching him.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. He'll get it to about the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reeder. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And it's intercepted.
5
a
picks.
huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Going right to work up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Chandler. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Becker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Throws to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. Fourth down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go right back to it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I love love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Off play action. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something.
There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone.
And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.
God, if I lose this game to Wisconsin and they move up to 6-2 and I'm 7-1, do I get bumped from the Big Ten Conference, and does the Big Ten put Michigan in instead of me? I think that does happen. I think it does. Oh my God, Notre Dame lost. Who the hell did they lose to? They lost to Clemson 37-15. What? They were shut out for 3 quarters. They were pretty sure they were at home. The game of the week. God. Can I back up for a second? We haven't had like a good week since, I'll give Washington, but like 49-44 against UCLA, 49-31 against Penn State, 45-20 against Maryland. That was close. 31-28 we just played. And now I got to go up against number 7 Wisconsin. These teams were in the top 15 when I played them.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And is picked off.
God.
He throws it right into double coverage. With Paceful steps out after a crucial takeaway.
What the hell happened here?
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Chandler. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
God.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Makes the grab. It's hard. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Graham behind the line. It's Chandler. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Takes the handoff. It's Hart. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Hoosiers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to pass this time. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling. Great. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That one falls incomplete.
I hate that tackle. I hate that tackle. You're tackling somebody in the air, in their legs, and the ball's in your hands. Catch it.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. No chance for a return. That football bounces. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He gets loose. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Barker. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. 1st out and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They finally corral him at the 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Wants to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Hoosiers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Indiana. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Single back takes the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Hart. Has the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Hoosiers are on the move here. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field.
Base 27 jump.
They keep him guessing with a run. Makes a nice move there.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at this.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position.
Here we go, sack.
And the single back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
In the red area, it's Hart. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
At the 8-yard line.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Boy, they just continue to do everything.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And the Hoosier State so prized to possession. It's the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they
turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away. Lets it fly. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Chandler.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one.
Unleashes one deep.
Good night, buddy. See ya.
Good morning.
Almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incomplete.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Punts it out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891. Alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Slams it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Barker. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. On the move. Got the 1st down and more. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. From the gun. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Smashes it between the uprights. And now Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's
looking the other fucking way. I don't see how that ball is coming.
3 yards short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exact. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
Couldn't fight his way out of the... Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Chandler. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Hoosiers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted, number 19. He goes down after... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hart. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get...
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Chandler. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do.
Because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. They'll run it from the gun. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Becker. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Chandler. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Let's go. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The Hoosiers are taking control of this game against the Boilers.
IU speeding away now.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. from the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
It's a point in the game, I think. Coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats?
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep...
Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Going to the ground. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. Now they've got a little... Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They want that clock to run. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Here we go, here we go.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And the Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This time around, the old Oaken bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.